Welcome to a Tiny Rhino's WordPress video tutorial series. If you have a WordPress website and you would like to get higher rankings on the search engines, head on over to atinyrhino.com and sign up. In this video tutorial, we're going to show how to add links to the top black bar that's called the WordPress admin bar. Now, as you can see, these two links and submenus do not come out of the box from WordPress, but I easily added it with a few lines of code, and we're going to go over that today. Now, we're going to look at some of the code that was already entered for this and dissect it a little bit so you can put it on your own site. Now, normally, we might want to just deal with the links that WordPress gives us. But you know what? We might not even be satisfied with just that. We have an unlimited ability to add as many links as we want to and make our sub-menus as long as we want to. Just like the new menu that comes out of the box with WordPress that allows you to add all types of cool things like media, post pages, and so forth. And also custom post types. Now, you can either add this code into the functions.php or any plugin. I've done it in my themes functions.php file, so we're going to go over that now. So in my functions.php file, I have added a hook. And this hook is going to be the same for almost everybody except for this part right here. This can be named anything you would like it to be named because it's a callback function. You can write that callback function from scratch, but the rest of it should be the same. So you're going to basically go into your functions.php file from your theme, and you're going to add _filter, which tells WordPress that you are doing, or you're adding a filter hook. And then this is the particular hook. It's called admin_bar_menu. From here, I created a callback menu, and I'm just specifying where the code is, and it's right here. So these have to match. So set top links admin menu and set top links admin menu. And this $9.99 is optional. It's basically a way to order or put in priority where you want those links to be. So here is my callback function, set top links admin menu. Now what I'm doing is I'm passing as an object the WordPress admin bar through this variable. All right, this cannot be changed. This comes out of the box with WordPress. So you need to say $WP_admin_bar. And then there are two more items and your link will appear. There's an array, which normally we can just say arg, so we can call it anything we want. And then we have this directive, which is actually a method, the add node method. You can ignore all the rest of these for now. So what I've done here was I've created an array that has an ID, which is required, and a title, which is what actually shows up right here on the top. And we're going to say that it has a parent. It does not have a parent, which is false. We'll talk more about the parent value later. So now doing this alone, just adding this and then saying WP admin bar add nodes, and we're going to pass our array, it will automatically display this top parent link. Okay, so now if I change this to say a tiny rhino, doesn't have a parent. Let's go ahead and save that. And let's refresh. Takes a little while on this website. Now it's a tiny rhino. Now you'll see underneath there's a web designer mall, which goes to webdesignermall.com. It is a child link. And the way I've added that was to just add another pair of array and add node method. That's it. Now the ID could be anything you want it to be. The title could be anything you want it to be. Now you're going to have an href key for your hyperlink. And then you have a meta, which is wrapped inside of an array, and you're going to have other attributes like targets, CSS classes, IDs for JavaScript, and then you're going to specify what its parent is going to be. Now the parent is whatever the ID is of that parent. Okay, so we want to specify an ID of parent, ID of favorites, which is going to call this link as its parent, which is why you see Web Designer Mall on the bottom. But if I change this to say, now if I change this ID on the parent to say a tiny rhino, let's refresh, you will see that a tiny rhino is there, but there's no child link. That's because this child link for webdesignermall.com is looking for a parent with the ID of favorites. Since I changed that, it will no longer show. As a matter of fact, it won't show anywhere because you're telling it that there's an ID of favorites and that's the parent. But technically, since we changed it, there really is there's no link with an ID of favorites. So let's go ahead and change this. Let's make it a tiny rhino. Let's go ahead and save that. And we're going to refresh our admin. Just waiting for it to refresh. Now it shows back up, the Web Designer Mall. Click on it, it now goes to that website. Now remember, it's going to that website, but we said that we wanted to open up in the target equals blank. I have to put the underscore here. And now it shows on the top of webdesignermall.com, but it's a new window or a new tab because we specified that we wanted to have a target of underscore blank. So really, that is all there is to creating your own links on the admin bar. But I want to explore a little bit this search engine because this makes more sense. Now, let's say that you want to just go to Yahoo. You click on Yahoo, it automatically opens up in a new bar. Or if we go to Google, it opens up Google, and of course if we click on Bing, it goes to Bing. Okay, how did I do that? Well, in my PHP, I have a parent argument. We're saying parent equals false, which actually means it has no parent, and they are going to show up, all the parent links show up on the top. Okay? So we have search engines. And now, with this search engine ID, we can go ahead and create another pair of args and add node method. But we're going to specify that the parent is the ID of the search engines link. Okay? So, and we're just going to keep on doing that for all three, Google, Yahoo, and Bing. Now, if I change this to search engines 2, let's refresh. And while this is refreshing, see if you can guess what happens here. When I click on the search engine link, I'm going to find 2 links instead of 3 because Yahoo now, the Yahoo link now has search engines 2. There's no such link with an ID of search engines 2, so it just disappears. So let's go ahead and fix that. Let's refresh. And then, of course, Yahoo should reappear because we re-added, whether to Google, we re-added Yahoo. So that is all there is to adding links to the admin bar. So good luck and have fun adding links. This has been a WordPress video tutorial from a tiny rhino. Thank you.